So I'd say, even though it was a slow start, Becca giving us her car was just like a boost, and then it just like escalated from there. From the guys at DB to all the other people that we met, Anna Quinn, we sauced up your sandwich pretty good. That spicy sauce, man. Yeah, dude.
Anna Quinn, we sauced up your sandwich.
I turn the music up, I got my records on. I shut the world outside until the lights come on. Maybe the streets are alive, maybe the trees are gone. I feel my heart stop.
Fourth weekend of Juice Bros is officially in the books. It was a great day serving you guys, and today marks the first episode of our weekly vlog that we're going to bring to you guys and just give you guys updates on what we're doing, what we're planning, what happened during the day. And we think it's going to be a cool way to connect with our followers and our customer base. Newt, do you have anything to say?
It was a great day today. Week 4. I don't even know how. Time flies, man. Time flies.
Really cool. We got the
realized
great opportunity of
co-op, dude.
Of working with Devin. She's a great photographer, great videographer. We're hoping that we can put a video together for you guys later in this week, and we think that's going to be really cool. That really can capture the whole experience, what we're trying to bring to you guys, what we're all about, and we're really excited for that. And the opportunity to work with her was awesome. And maybe we can even continue to work with her in the future. Shout out to Devin Malley. You can follow her probably on her social medias. Her Instagram probably has a lot of like cool pictures of herself and her work, so definitely check that out for her and show her some support. All right, but let's just let's talk about the day for a little bit. It started off. What happened?
We didn't have a car. We had to walk.
Oh, that's why we started off early, and I woke up pretty late.
Same.
Late for me. It was around like 7:30, 8 o'clock ish.
Probably started about 8.
And there was a slight panic. There definitely was a slight panic that I knew we had to order at like 9 o'clock, so I wasn't sure if we were gonna be able to facilitate it or not, but we were able to. Ended up.
Shout out for letting us use your car.
Oh, definitely. We were
saved the day.
We got to the point where we had all the inventories. We made the first delivery, but then we no longer had a car because I got dropped off on campus from McGuire. He had his 2 friends up there, and we didn't really have anywhere to go. So yeah.
So it was a slow start, dude. All right. So the day started out slow. We didn't have a car. We didn't know how we were gonna deliver the juicers to you guys, but we got the car. Oh my god, that's like an instant like boost of energy.
The car was like, because we were in Callie's room, like Callie, freshman, what did she play? Field hockey.
Yeah, we asked her for her friend for a car.
We met her roommate for the first time.
So that's just a testament to Becca for how thank you for trusting us with your car.
Definitely. You supported us every weekend so far, and now we let you borrow your car today. Really helped us out a lot.
So I'd say, even though it was a slow start, Becca giving us her car was just like a boost, and then it just like escalated from there. From the guys at DB to all the other people that we met, Anna Quinn, we sauced up your sandwich pretty good. That spicy sauce, man. Yeah, dude.
Anna Quinn, we sauced up your sandwich.
We definitely. Anna Quinn commented on one of our Instagram pictures and said something about having a spicy sandwich. So we ended up customizing her sandwich special for her and threw some of Tommy's. Shout out to Tommy Garner. Some of his sriracha sauce on it. It actually did. I threw some.
It was delicious.
I threw some sriracha on my own personal juicer that I made for myself after we were done, and it's definitely a big consideration and a viable option to start bringing you guys like a spicy juicer option. Just add that in with addition of like a sriracha sauce. It definitely is in the cards, and we're highly considering it. But back to Becca's car. Like, not only did she have her car, like we really liked driving her car today. It was like a It was a small like black. What was it?
We were whipping it.
What kind of
Pontiac,
car? A Pontiac. Small black Pontiac.
just like the aux cord.
That
alone.
yeah, I would not
Having
say
an
we were
aux
whipping it. We were whipping.
Oh.
We were driving very,
Yeah.
very, very
We went the
responsibly.
speed limit.
We did not go over the speed limit, but we did have the aux cord and we were bumping. The sound speaker was kind of cool. But I love just like beeping the horn, driving through LBC. Like
That's another
the
thing.
Juice Bros are here. We're here to like give you guys something and bring you and start your days.
I think we started a lot of people's day on the right foot today, including our own.
I think we did too. Like, obviously starting out the smoothies, like we were able to give our smoothie to.
Just wait. Just wait.
Yeah, definitely. Just wait on the smoothie. That's another thing that we want to start talking about is we're planning on bringing you guys smoothies like relatively soon. How we're gonna bring those to you is we're still thinking about it. But we were able to carry around a couple of our prototypes today, and a couple people tried them. We heard some really, really good things, so we're really excited about that. What else is there to talk about?
What else did we do today? We Romeo'd our way into some rooms.
Oh,
We
definitely,
fucking-
definitely. That's one
That was
thing
funny, dude.
that's one thing that we struggle with sometimes is getting into the dorms. Like we're always banging on the windows, knocking on people's windows. But today, Newt had a great idea that he can tell you
Throw
about
some
now.
pebbles, yo. We couldn't get into funk, so we had to throw these rocks at this window. And Juliet was lucky enough to let us in, yo.
No, Juliet was not happy. We were outside of Funk. We were throwing pebbles at one window, and all I started to hear is like, "Stop throwing shit at my window!" Like, it was definitely
Yeah.
some person from like their bed like screaming at us.
They
Saying,
were pissed. That's because they didn't get a juicer, man. They were just
definitely, if
mad.
they would have had a juicer, it
Yeah.
definitely would have made up for it. But that was one aspect that was pretty funny about our day. The Tanner Reed hug, dude. We were driving up the street, saw Tanner and Steph like sit on the porch, and we start laying on the horn. You see them get excited. You start feeling the energy a little bit, and just getting out and getting it to them, starting their day. That was awesome. Then going right to DB, we were. I loved it. I was vibing.
That was our biggest delivery ever.
That was the biggest delivery ever in sense of like
It was like
delivering. We delivered
six
like
at
5 or
one
6
time.
at one time, so that was awesome. But then they're all out of their balcony waiting for us. We had the music down, had the windows down. We were playing music pretty loudly, and they all came out. They were sending us some good energy back, so we just ended up taking the juicers out of the bag and just throwing them all right up to them, and then knocked on a couple other doors in DB and delivered them. But they were great. That was awesome. It was probably one of the most memorable deliveries I had so far, and some of the most fun I had so
Man,
far with this whole
This is an amazing
business.
day. This is an amazing day. Yeah.
Dude, so like what do you like think about today? I really think today was like the start of like
I thought today was just like a pretty awesome day, but it was pretty typical too. Like, I thought it was like business as usual.
it
which
was busy.
amazing,
I
dude.
think we started to slowly. We had 20 orders, and like before, like a couple weeks ago, if we got 20 orders, I think we would be. It would be like unorganized. You know what I mean? I feel like we
have a little bit of experience now.
we got a little bit of
Before,
experience.
We kind
We're
of know what we need to do, and just like operation wise, I
We're-
thought it was much smoother.
We're definitely starting to get a little bit like a rhythm, and everything's starting to get
We
definitely
just need
more
to find
smoother.
like
And I
another
think
crew member, man,
we all definitely need to hire someone else just to hold down the kitchen the entire time.
and a photographer.
And definitely a consistent photographer, or just maybe like work with a different photographer every week. I think our
True.
project is pretty cool. I know there's a lot of people out there who need stuff for their portfolios or just looking to take pictures of something different, and I think that's what we are. So maybe like working with somebody new every week. We love working with
That'd be
Devin,
awesome.
and we would like to work with her consistently. But if we can help anybody out, and while they're helping us out, that would be awesome. And I think that's a lot about who we are and what we're all
Definitely.
about. But back to getting more in the rhythm, I feel we were really hitting our stride, especially with the order capacity of like 20 to 30 juicers. With the
Last
order,
weekend we had like 22, and I was kind of stressing about it. But
Yeah.
this weekend it was
we
just
only
like
had 2 less, and it was like very smooth. Like we're
Yeah.
hitting the rhythm with 20 to 30 juicers, and I really feel like we're starting to have more fun with it.
it was so much more fun today.
We're starting to
Some
be able to
reason.
interact with like our customers in the
God.
morning.
The warm weather, dude.
The warm weather was definitely a part of it, but like the interaction with our customers, and we're starting to really bring to LVC what we dreamt of, what we thought of, and what kind of was our vision.
Progress.
So that's really exciting. We're really happy, and it's just like I like meeting like the new people. You know what I
True.
mean? Just like interacting with people, stepping outside of our comfort zones a little bit, and just.
I wonder how they hear about how they hear Juice Bros, because there was a couple new customers today.
Oh, that's another thing that we're really excited about is we had a couple less orders than last week, but we had a lot of new customers. We would love to hear how we would love to hear what you thought of the
what
juicer.
you didn't like.
We're always open to criticism and recommendations. But you want to talk about the new customers a little bit and just engaging with like people?
Yeah, it was just really awesome for us to be able to see some new faces and have some new people try the juicer, because we really want everyone to try it so we can get as much feedback on it as possible. What else? Oh yeah, maybe just bringing the Juice Bros energy to new customers. Dude, they need that in their life. So I'm really glad that they finally wised up and started to, start their Sundays right.
I think that's really what it is, that Juice Bros energy that we're trying to bring to LBC. We're trying to further like bring to the world. Is just like good vibes, good energy, good times too. All fun and games. That's really what it's all about. And the more support that we continue to get from you guys, the more we can bring what we aim and what we vision to bring to the campus, the more comfortable that we are going to be able to do that. And I think the more fun that we're going to have, that's where it's going to lead to us having more fun, and the more fun that we can bring.
Every day is a different
everyone.
Story, man. Every week is a different story. We realized that today, and today was a good story.
That is when we were sitting there, and we're outside of Stanson. Before we even delivered our first juicer, like we were a little bit behind schedule. We didn't have a car at this point, and we were relying on using Rosie's car. But we got to Friendship and we opened Rosie's bedroom door, and he was like nowhere to be found.
Roads.
So we're like, oh shit.
We're about to bike all over LBC to deliver these sandwiches.
We were coming up with some random ideas, but then we knocked on John Jones's door, which is where we normally deliver their juicers, Becca and John's juicers too, who lives in the same house as Rosie, but they weren't even there too. So we were really like set back a little bit. Like we were a little nervous, but then we just realized we're outside of Stanson then, and we're just like trying to get in that door, and we're like, you know what? It's never the same thing every weekend. That's what I said. He said, yeah, I know. We've
driven different cars like every week.
Yeah. Then the news, like, that's what it's all about. It's all about the story. It's a different story every week.
It's about this day and living in the moment and like just looking forward, not trying to dwell on the past. That's important too.
Yeah, I really think like we're so much more than just bringing you breakfast sandwiches. We're trying to bring you a story. We're trying to make memories.
We're trying to connect people with common interests over breakfast sandwiches.
And we're just trying to serve you, start your day. Our vision, I mean, to this day, the epitome of Juice Bros was definitely when we walked into Nick Tucker's house. Tim and Nick were still awake, and all three of them got juicers, including Shu. So I gave Peroni and Tucker their juicers, but then Shu was still in bed, so we were able to go in his room. We just slapped the juicer right down right next to his face, and that's what woke him up after a long night. That's really just the epitome. If we could reenact that moment with every single one of our deliveries, that would be awesome. But that's really what it's all about, and that's what we hope to continue to bring to you guys.
This week, we got big things in the works. Smoothies, just wait on them. Just wait on them. What else could we say?
I think that's about it for today. We look forward to bringing you like a vlog every weekend, like we said, just to keep you guys up to date. I think it'd be a cool way to interact with you guys and spread our brand. Look forward to a video of a whole process, not necessarily us talking, but us making the juicers, us delivering them later on this week. I think that's gonna be really cool and something that's really gonna help us out. Once again, thank you all for everybody who helped us today, especially Becca and Devin. You guys were wonderful. You're very loyal to us, and we're very appreciative.
If any other photographers or videographers would like to work with us, we would be open and willing to do that.
Absolutely, 100%. Or if anybody has any ideas, like all we are is a bunch of like entrepreneurs. Like we would love like sitting down and thinking about things and
new customers. Let us know what you feel about the juicer. That'd be great. Get some feedback.
Just come up with new ideas, new things that we can bring you guys. That's really exciting to us, and that's really what we look forward to. Yeah. Okay.